I didn't want to have to make this video, but you've all obviously heard the news, and I just wanted to come out on the record and say, while they can ban her from TikTok, they can never ban her from my heart. You know what? I can't do this.
Hey Girl Scout, what's shakin'? What's new with you? As you've probably heard, tragedy has struck, and our favorite gal, that vegan teacher, well, she's been banned on TikTok. At first glance, this does seem like a good thing, right? I mean, after all, she was widely hated for her cult-like vegan propaganda and bullying. Even I had talked negatively about her pre-ban because I had failed to see a future without her. But like I mentioned at the end of my last video, there's a large part of me that feels like there's something missing from my life now that she's gone. I'm now noticing things that I took for granted when she was on the platform. I had originally suggested we bring back Vine for her, but honestly, I just think the easier solution would be to just unban her. Now, I know what you're thinking. What positives could that possibly bring to society if we unban her? And I'm here with some really good reasons why this is the way to go. So let's just jump right into it before you all block me for thinking I've lost my mind, so that you too can stand up against TikTok and petition for her to come back. First off, I want to set the scene for you, all right? I want you to picture yourself lying in bed, AirPods in your ears, scrolling through your music, trying to find something calming to drift off to sleep to. You're probably thinking of one of her songs right now, aren't you? I mean, I know I can't sleep unless my favorite songs of hers are queued up. But now, I want you to imagine not having access to that music you love so much and having to struggle with sleepless nights. I want you to imagine your favorite band canceling their tour that you waited years for. I want you to imagine a life where you have nothing to look forward to at all. This has become our reality now that she cannot produce new verses to fill our ears with. What will we even listen to on our Spotify playlists anymore? I mean, since the big C19 happened, good new music has been harder and harder to find. I know, like most of you, I relied on my fix from Miss Vegan to stay in touch with the hottest tunes of the century. Without her pumping out new hits every day on TikTok, what are we left with? We'll never forget her bumping that religion song, or teaming up with the trusty ukulele for the ultimate diss track on McDonald's. And I know they're going to play those during the throwback part of the night when clubs are finally open again, but we'll never hear her on the charts again, and that is just so sad. She was in the peak of her music career, finally taking off and being seen by the masses, probably going to be invited to main stage the next Glastonbury Festival or Coachella, and now she's doomed to be a small stage has-been thanks to this ban. We need to unban her as soon as possible so that she can go back to topping the charts just in time for when concerts start to become allowed again. Look, I know it's not the same, but I took inspiration from our muse and I wrote a couple songs to try and help us get through in the meantime until she's back. So please just take a moment to listen, as all proceeds will go towards getting that vegan teacher a lawyer to fight the TikTok ban in court.
Finish with my woman, cause she wouldn't let me eat my food. I think that my wife's insane. I think my wife is hella rude. Can you help me fix her vegan brain? Oh yeah. Do you remember when we used to eat whatever we wanted and nobody said a thing? We could eat our Wendy's, our McDonald's, our Burger King, and no one cared.
Anyways, moving on. We have to think about our economy and the impact banning her will have. We're putting thousands out of work if we don't unban Miss Vegan. I mean, think about it. All of the commentary YouTubers, the podcasters, the millennial news sites with the dumb "which WandaVision character are you based on the house you design" quizzes. All of them will be stuck having to find creative and new things to make content on. We'll all have to put in actual effort, and well, that's just a lot of effort. That vegan teacher provided easy access to controversy, low blows, and outrageous statements to quote for drama.
Does this girl seem to you like she might be naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary?
The great thumbnails of her, the clickbait titles, everything was laid out for us, a buffet of topics where everyone could find something to fill their plate. And the best part was, she welcomed the attention. She wanted people to talk about her so she could get her message spread. And for the 96.8 of us who didn't care about the edgy things she had to say, we were able to mock it freely because she has firmly stated that she believes in free speech that one time.
And I believe that we have a right to voice our opinions, even if we disagree.
Although it was immediately followed by hypocrisy, the full-time content creators never had to worry about her copyright striking them down because any publicity was good publicity in her books. Good luck to any of us who want an easy video that people will want to watch and that won't get immediately demonetized by the butthurt reality TV star that we made fun of for being a bad person. Our subscribers will drop off because they aren't as invested in our stories, and we'll all have to commit tax fraud so we can continue buying the overpriced streetwear trainers to maintain the perfect influencer life that we all put out on Instagram to make you guys feel bad. She made many of our lives easier, and without her, we're going to have to spend an extra 10 minutes Googling something trending to talk about. Those minutes add up. And we don't want to be wasting our lives, don't we? Are you starting to see what I'm getting at here? These are some pretty valid points, so keep listening. It only gets worse from here. My next point will be blunt, but I think tough love is the way to go to make this point hit home. Look, I see you right now. I see those old sweatpants with the spaghetti stain and that stretched out t-shirt you got at some leadership event in 2008. It's not your best look, but it's not your fault. Without that vegan teacher, who do you have to look up to so you can stay current in the latest fashion? Yes, that vegan teacher sure knew how to put together an unforgettable outfit. If we can get her back on TikTok, Fashion Week will be able to continue on and designers won't be stuck without a muse to inspire them. The last I heard, good old Virgil is struggling with his latest collection without her outfit choices guiding him towards glamour and edge. With the amount of custom designs she has hanging in her closet, there would surely be some new designs popping up just in time for spring. But now, we'll never know what she has to showcase because of this horrible ban. Please, for high fashion's sake, let's get her unbanned so we can all stop dressing like garbage cans. And finally, we need to consider our health. Forget the child indoctrinating. Forget the extremist views and intolerant behaviors she's exhibited. Think of how much better things will be when she's back. The sense of normalcy we've all craved since last March was restored slightly by having her to collectively make fun of. Every day, people could wake up and find purpose in their day because there was a high chance of her coming up with something even more ridiculous for everyone to talk about. It got people socializing with those they fell out of touch with. It restored broken families by giving them something to bond over. And it finally made my parents proud of me for trying to make it in this career. Truly beautiful the impact she was able to have on the world. And think of her incessant bullying and preying on the vulnerable. It probably helped maybe make like 3 people decide to go vegan, so I guess she kind of saved some cows or something, which is nice-ish, I suppose. Now, we're going to have to wake up with nothing to look forward to, and things will feel different all over again as though we went back in time to March of 2020 when it all began. With her return to TikTok, our routines would fall back into place, and it would ease the stress of the pandemic that we feel so strongly with her gone. In fact, studies show that watching just one of her TikToks a day actually reduced stress counterintuitively, as people were able to channel their negative feelings into hatred for her and release it via angry tweets. She makes your blood kind of boil, but she also reduces that blood pressure, and with the state of the world, we should all want to be as healthy as we can, right? So, again, unbanning her is the way to go, I'm just saying.
Be healthy.
Well, there we go. Hopefully now you all understand the devastation that banning that vegan teacher has caused, and why it is vital that we bring her back before society as we know it crumbles and the apocalypse befalls us. For any of you still doubting my stance because of the whole brainwashing children thing, just remember that only a few weeks ago, there were full-grown adults genuinely believing that Kanye and Jeffrey were a thing because some girl said so. So I don't think banning her is really going to make a difference in how gullible everyone is. I'm 1000% serious and not at all joking around. I definitely don't think banning her was a smart move because she sucks and I dislike the way she tries to spread her message, and I don't like that she preys on young children by traumatizing them with graphic content unsuitable for their developing brains to fully understand. Not at all. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you agree with the points I've made in today's very informative public announcement, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment on what you miss most about our beloved Miss Vegan. While you're at it, you can toss me a follow on my socials. I got Twitch, I got Instagram, I got Twitter, all that fun stuff. And that's everything. So, peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks for watching.